And we're live! Hello, everybody. Hello. Happy, what day is it? Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Hello. Apologies I wasn't here yesterday. I had a unexpected headache to take care of. So I had one the previous day, but it wasn't really that bad. And then it got really bad yesterday. I was like, okay, I guess I'm not doing anything today. So, because we didn't get to do anything on reset day, today is secondary reset day. So, we're on the EU reset day. So hello Thalia, hello Data Bob. Happy Wednesday to all of you. Hopefully I didn't lose my crowd, because I've noticed that whenever I have to take a day in my normal schedule in the middle of the week, suddenly everybody's gone. I'm like, hello? I didn't die, I promise. Ah, well. So yeah, we're gonna dig right into it. We got dailies and weeklies to do. I need to get stuff, caught up on stuff, you know, so. Kick back, relax, grab a drink, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the thing. Oh yeah, I should check for that world quest first. Nope. Okay. Alright. We'll start on this character today, just because. Trying to install the beta, and it's been calculating size for way too long. Uh-oh. Rip. Yeah, I checked beta before stream, because I already have it installed and such since I was on alpha. But no realms are available as of 10 minutes ago still. So I was going to do beta stuff today, but it looks like it's not quite ready yet. But that's fine. So maybe tomorrow then. We'll see. Whenever beta is live, not today since we're already on to other stuff, we'll definitely do some beta stuff, because presumably beta is when we'll be able to copy over characters. It's kind of usually the trend. And as I keep saying, I can't test a lot of the stuff I want to test until I can copy over characters. So that's what we're waiting for. We're excited. Definitely excited. But yes, hello Data Bob, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome. I basically woke up today and was like, I'm getting a PS5, screw out, and all the FOMO choice. Understandable. Well, I hope you enjoy the PS5. There we go. Oh, rip. Hello, Witch Hobbit. How you doing? Welcome. Glad to have you here. How are you? Excuse me while I try and fail to do these thingamajigs here, because I'm too lazy to time them properly. There we go. So yeah, kick back, relax, grab a drink. We're gonna be doing some weeklies and dailies. Dude, there we go. Trying to complete one time walking Firelands. Oh, good luck. Did they fix the issues? I don't know what issues were there, but I had I noticed that WoW had posted there was a lot of issues or something with time walking. I don't know what it is though. I haven't done any yet. Because it is Cata time walking week, and I do need to do the dungeons, but I really don't want to. Because I still need the Kodo soul. And you all know I was trying to collect all the souls. I'm just not in the mood though, man. I'm really not. And it's kind of frustrating. So, yeah. Apparently it's backwards compatible, so I can play all unplayed PS4 games. Nice! Congrats! I don't think I even have any PS5 games. I only have a couple of PS4 and then kind of stopped there because I was tired of spending several $100s for a new console every few years. I'm like, no thanks. There we go. But I don't know what issues are there either. My main issue is people leaving after one wipe or whatever. Yeah, that isn't surprising. I don't think that'll ever change though. They extended the raid season. I'm burned out on raiding. Bad doing anything else. Yeah, completely understandable. Understandable. I just think it's not even longer than normal raid season. So it's actually a fairly short patch comparative to past patches. Of the same era, I mean, you know, the drought season, quote unquote, in past expansions. So that definitely tells you something. There we go, got all the scales. Okay. Nice. Other one is over here. It's this one again. I don't like this one. It's not hard, it's just annoying. There we go. Well, I weighed my options, Kraken. I want to play Elden Ring. I saw a PC for 2.5K and said it couldn't. It said it couldn't handle Elden Ring yet. And pointed me at the PCs that could, and I was like, WTF, I'm not selling my kidney for this. And bought a console that saves me and how much cash you need to spend on PCs from now on. Gotcha. Yeah, I tend to only buy a new PC every 7 to 8 years, I've noticed. So, but I use mine for a lot of video rendering and graphical type stuff, so they get worn out. Understandable. I think the only console I really play like current console is the Switch. I still have all my old consoles, but you know. It's insane how much cash you need to play anything other than Stardew and WoW on a PC nowadays. It's nutty. Oh yeah? Oof. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't play other games on my PC. I'm otherwise only a console gamer, but I haven't played new console stuff besides the Switch in ages. Just not really interested in most of the new games. Okay, let's go grab that. Where is this? Way over there. Okay. Way over here. Grab that. Come on. Here it is. Perfect. We have your weird fire hydrant. There we go. Okay. So that's done. Nashatar dailies. I do, out of this hole here, need to go. I checked the, where is it at? Alt Stitch Yard already. And only one gets any armor this week, and it's the Hunter. So, let's see, that's for Bastion. Alright, so let's go over to Bastion and do the one quest for a piece of gear this week. I bought a PlayStation to play a Final Fantasy and then returned it when I finished the game. Oh no. Well, that's funny. Bastion. Okay. Anytime I buy a new console, which is pretty rare anymore, I keep the console. Unless something's wrong with it, but you know. Besides Nintendo, I like PlayStation the most, but PS5 had weird shortages in the US. Didn't care to play that game. Yeah, that's why I was like, I had thought about for a while getting a PS5, but because of that shortage thing, I just gave up and forgot about it, to be honest. And so I don't really even remember it exists until anyone's like, PS5? I'm like, oh yeah, there is a PS5, isn't there? Forgot about that. Kind of funny. Now it's $3.99. Gross. Too much for my taste. Okay. Yeah, honestly, any of the newer games just haven't really caught my attention that isn't Nintendo stuff. Just not really into it, to be honest. I can't really explain why, just, I don't know. Not interested. We need these guys. Okay. At least I don't need to recruit professors, so that's good. I don't like having the abominations around. They get in the way. Too easy to click on. And I like to pull stuff.
5 whole months. Talonia's subscribed to your channel for 5 months.
Thank you so much for the resub, Talonias. Super appreciate your continued support. Because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So, thank you so much. Appreciate it. 5 months indeed. Also, hydration alert, everyone. I grabbed a drink. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Nice. I'm a huge JRPG fan, so there's always games out there for me. Gotcha. See, I'm not. I'm a little more of the, what would it be, WRPG, the Western ones. Like, I like some. Like, I think the only JRPG that I technically like would be, like, Final Fantasy. But even then, I'm not super into the MMO, and it's actually most of the old ones, like 12 and older. I don't really like the new ones. I haven't tried the new Final Fantasy, the remakes. I want to, but I'm not going to play the first two that are out until the third one is out, which won't be out for like multiple years. So, because I'm that person, I don't want to have to wait, because I know I'll be into it. I don't want to have to wait years for the last one. So I wait years to buy all of it, and then I'm into it, and then I can be like, oh, that was great, and I'll immediately play the second one. Because I'm that person. Kind of like, watching shows on Netflix or something, or Disney Plus or whatever. If the whole season isn't out, I'm probably not going to watch it yet, unless it's something I really, really want to watch, which is very rare. I'll wait till the whole thing is out and then watch all of it, because I like to binge watch stuff. I'm that person. If I'm into it, I want to be into it without interruption, if that makes sense. I don't want my immersion to break or whatever, so... Greetings, Trekker Mom. Glad to have you here. How are you doing? Welcome. Give me the scrolls. Ah. How goes it? Going good. Going fine. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. Had a headache out of nowhere, but I'm fine now. Right. I'm gonna have to take the Hearthstone from here. Or, Flight Point, rather. Alright, it's fine. It's scenic. But yeah, I'm here. I'm doing good, doing good. Didn't get to do weeklies and stuff yesterday, so we're doing them today. Yep, waiting for the whole season is the best. Yes! I'm glad we're on the same page, Crispy. Here we go. Okay. Back over to Stitch Yard, so we can turn that in. Our one quest for Stitch Yard for the week, so I'll go ahead and mark that off. Let's see. I also need to do my Garrison campaign on this character before I switch him. Okay, we'll do that too.
Hey Girl 69 followed your channel.
Thank you so much for the follow, Hey Girl. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome. Don't you like Pokemon Kraken? They are JRPGs. I do indeed, but I wouldn't really, like, I know they're technically a JRPG, but I don't really consider them as much, because there's no choices besides your Pokemon themselves. You don't get to choose, like, my character says this, my character says that. So, yes, I understand they are technically JRPGs, but I don't consider them as such, personally. More of a collector game. That's what I play it for. Glad you're better. Thank you, Trekker Mom. I'm glad I am too. Random headache. I was a little annoyed yesterday. I was like, really? On a Tuesday? On this day? The day of my daughter's wedding? Essentially. Every time I say that, I feel like the frickin' Godfather. I'm like, on this day? The day of my daughter's wedding? Anyway. I'm like that with anime. I won't start an anime that's not fully out and has a chance of getting another season. But I absolutely had to play the FF7 Remix Day 1 because the original is my favorite game of all time and I'm a big fan. Totally understandable. Yeah, a lot of people are in that boat. I like 7, the original 7. I have the original 7. I've played it. Played it when I was a kid, back when it came out. But I wasn't like as into it as I think a lot of people were. I liked it. But I think because of that, I'm a little more patient with waiting until the remakes are completely out, which I'm definitely going to get them. And unfortunately, they're probably going to be for the PS5. So I'll, as I like to say, that's a future me problem. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Maybe I can get like a refurbished or something, I don't know. Also did the same with Futurama when I subbed to Disney Plus for a month, just to binge the whole new season in one night. Stayed spoiler free until then. Nice. Pokemon choices, yes? Absolutely, exactly! Yeah, so like, yeah, I know Pokemon is technically a JRPG. I literally had thought of that as I was talking about JRPGs, but like, I don't know. I think that one's a barely, just because like the RPG part is in the Pokemon themselves, not so much your character. So, I don't know. It doesn't feel like one to me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Oh, the beta launched in 4K? That ain't my resolution. Uh-oh. Oh, our server is actually up now? Honestly, I don't count Pokemon as a JRPG. It's a monster collector to me. Yeah, same. Same. Like, I know those can technically be JRPGs, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like one. I didn't even know what that was until I was told that when I was older. Alright, there we go. Spalders. Neat. I do like that set. I do really like the Necrolord male set. It's a nice set. But, alright, we need to head over to the garrison now. Nope, they ain't. Rip. I figured. That's okay. I'll worry about beta stuff tomorrow. I was gonna do beta today, but it wasn't ready before stream, so I was like, eh.
Oiki666 followed your channel.
Oichi, thank you so much for the follow. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome. Earthen can't be DKs now. I saw that. Like, and if they're pulling the whole, oh, it's because it makes sense because they didn't have DKs over there, I'm like, okay, fine, but it seems like they're going back on their all classes for all races thing. And don't give me this whole, oh, well, we'll just release it when it makes sense. I've been hearing that for the past decade. Don't give me that. Don't give me that shit. I'm not salty, you're salty. I don't particularly like when they say they're gonna do something, and it either takes them a decade to do, Talador, or they go back on it. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what it feels like, the latter one. I mean, look at Drakthir. They still don't have any other classes, and we won't get them till the middle of next expansion. And I'm like, dude, the Drakthir hype has subsided. It's over now. I don't know what to tell you. Feels like it got kind of ruined. Oh well. Hello Zortaz, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome. Like Evokers? Yeah. The Drakthirs and all that. Like Evoker, I don't really entirely expect to be put on other races. I would prefer it if they did. Because in my mind, it's very easy to use our dragon magic. Because you know what dragon magic is? Elemental and Titan magic. And guess what arcane mages are? Elemental and Titan magic. But, you know, whatever. What would I know? I just play, I just love fantasy. The servals are incompatible? Uh-oh. Yep, that means it's, not quite ready yet. I'm just tired of race class restrictions. You and me both. You and me both. Insignia. Ah, it comes from those, okay. You and me both, especially since it's technically supposed to be an RPG. And I know people have tried to tell me in the past, like, well, RPGs means they need to have lore restrictions. And I'm like, I see it as the opposite. RPGs means they need to have player agency and freedom of choice. Because that's the point of an RPG. In my eyes. What would I know? I don't know. Whatever. Let's see here. I suppose I'm just too open-minded. I'm very much under the impression of if it can be taught, it can be learned. And magic is a school, a discipline, an art. And arts can be taught. Sure, there is some innate type level of it, but you can get around that with trinkets and gizmos and gadgets and schools. Can be learned. But whatever. I just need someone to bitch slap the game leads when they do something dumb. Tell me about it. They just have a lot of lore to slowly expand on to allow more race class combos. Yeah, but I'm fine if they were backwards about it. Give us the playability first, and then worry about the details. And we all know they're capable of doing something really lame, like the Void Elves. I love the Void Elves, but their introduction as to why their alliance has got to be the most, like, I don't know, slapped together weird excuse that I've ever heard. But on the other hand, I don't entirely mind, because not everything has to be perfect in terms of lore. It's not going to be. Need more dudes. I'm out of dudes. I wish they could allow lore to be separate from what we can play in the game. Agreed. Other games and things do that. Agreed! Same. Dragon magic is just specialized order or arcane magic. Exactly! Thank you! It is! I would know. I study the magic of fantasy games often because I love that sort of stuff. It's like my bag, man. Whatever. I guess today is soapbox day. How'd that happen? That's okay. Here we go. Okay, give me your insignias, please. There we go. Up we go. Okay, turn that in. Now what? Let's go kill Sakratha. Excellent. Slowly getting through all of the Horde Garrison campaign stuff. I played Horde back when it was current, and I definitely did all these campaigns across multiple characters, but that was kind of the issue. It's across multiple characters, it wasn't on one. So I don't have the achievement for it. I mean, I have the Alliance version, but... So I'm finishing all of them. I'm going to assume this one is the Fall of Shadrath. We'll find out. So after this week, 4 more weeks, and I'll be done with that. Since these are weekly for some reason. I don't particularly understand why they're still time-gated either, but, you know, whatever. Come on, Sakratha, let's go. Let's do this. You know you want to. There he goes. Job's done. Excellent. Okay. There's a lot of things I don't think should be time-gated anymore. Agreed. Agreed. Maybe it's just me, but in my opinion, I don't mind time-gating if it's current. Like, if it's the current expansion, you know, fine. But if it's not current anymore, slap the legacy sticker on it, remove time-gating, and let us solo everything. I want to enjoy the expansion they made. Is that just me? Am I wrong for wanting to play the game? Like, I don't know what to say. Okay, so that's done. We did that. Oh, I didn't do the follower. Oh, I gotta fly back up there. Shoot. Alright. The specs are probably on par with a strong wild god or Loa. Oh yeah, for sure. That's how I see it too. They're kind of like a different version of a wild god. That's a good way to put it. Maybe a tiny bit more powerful, but that's just because Titan juice is strong. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and mark that off. And then, let's see. We need Javi, Inu. Okay, and then this guy will be done. Cool. Alright. Handy dandy. Okay. Excuse me. And poof, Garrison. That cracks me up that needs to poof in like that. Okay, madam. Choose recruit. Sure. King Bramblestaff. That's ironic. Okay, that's done for the week. Log out. Back to actually let's do the ults first. Let's do Javi. I'll go do the dungeon for him. Speaking of Loa, Bonsomni needs more screen time, and the Vol'jin Mister needs resolution. Yanni90
followed your channel.
Johnny, thank you so much for the follow. Speaking of Loa, glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome. Blizzard, my boy Dirty. I feel that, Zortaz. I'm not even a Vol'jin fan, and I would like this story wrapped up. I mean, like, it quote-unquote did, but it really didn't, honestly. Where are we going? This is what I make lists. Shrine of Storms. Okay. So, we need that one. Over to the Shrine of Storms! Okay. Always with Drustvar. Always with Drustvar. Stab it. You basically absorb the soul of Razan, and then back on the shelf you go. Vol'jin, exactly. Right? Something something new law of kings or whatever. Something something powerful. Something something isn't here anymore. I'm like, I don't know. Poor Vol'jin. He's been strung out all over the place since... Honestly, I would say since MoP. Personally, I think that's when they started doing him dirty, was back in MoP. Because he just kept getting, like, attempted assassinated. Like, people really didn't like Vol'jin. I don't know. Not like the players. I just mean, like, in RP story lore. What's with that? Finally gets his time to shine in WoD, but he's not really around. And then immediately assassinated just so Sylvanas can take the throne. Like, what? Ah, poor Vol'jin. He's definitely a character that got done dirty. Anti-troll racism at work. You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I can see it. He was the best Horde leader who never got to lead. True! You're not wrong. He would have been the best Horde leader, and he didn't, like, do anything. Alright, is my thing still set mythic? Yes it is. In we go. As soon as it lands. Became War Chief, and all I got to do was say congrats on level 3 Garrison Champion. Next expansion, he got speared. So true. What was the War Chief doing in our garrison anyway? Well, supposedly it was about setting out, well, a garrison. We were to be an extension of the faction. They were kind of being like, yeah, land grab. Kind of what MoP was about, but like not really. I don't know. It's a little weird. I don't know. He just came to congratulate us, I guess. But that was like the idea. We were supposed to be an extension of the Horde. An outpost, a garrison on another world for exploration and conquering and yada yada yada. For both factions. But, I don't know, I feel like that topic kind of fell short. And we're just like, we're just here now. Love trolls. Yeah, trolls are definitely interesting. They're not one of my favorites, but they're definitely cool. Oh, okay. I guess that's fine. Okay. Let's see if we get the lovely ensemble this week. That's awesome. Because I used mirror image while my trinket procced, I summoned 3 fuzzy raptors instead. That's amazing. It's a shame they don't last very long. Cute. I didn't know it would do that. Oh, they're gone now. And they're just throwing ice. Oh, that's funny. Which is my favorite race lore-wise? Ooh, that's a hard one. Lore-wise. Lore-wise. I'm gonna have to be... Initially, I'll sound basic and say the Night Elves. However, it's because so many other races come from the Night Elves. Naga, as an example, come from the Night Elves. Nightborn come from the Night. There's a lot of offshoots from the Night Elves, and they have such a fascinating history. And Worgen are because of the Night Elves. Satyr are because of the Night Elves. Like, a lot of stuff comes from the Kaldori. Exactly, and elves come from trolls, technically. So that's kind of the fun thing. That's why that's very interesting, because that's all related. The trolls themselves aren't super interesting to me, but I like the idea that they branched off, became the Dark Trolls, the Dark Elves, and then the Night Elves, Kaldori. It's an interesting idea. So, But all that kind of stuff, like that's why I like the Kaldori so much, is because of this variety they have in their history. And they're a very ancient race up there, you know, with the Zandalari and all that. They used to be an empire. Like, they had an empire, an ancient civilization, which makes them, to me, just as interesting as, like, the Zandalari or the Mogu, who were also an empire at the time. No thingamajig? No thingamajig, that's okay. But yeah, so I'd have to go with Kaldori, to be honest, if we're talking strictly lore. I don't think I need this character anymore. Okay. Let's, Hearthback. Mine would be Night Elves and Blood Elves, then Nightborn. Can you tell I like elves? Nothing wrong with that. Elves are cool. Especially since elves are, in general fantasy, not just WoW, a very magic-based race. So they're very, like, high fantasy. In the sense that they're very varied. There's a lot of variety. They can be multiple different things. They can turn into things like Driders, which we kind of technically have in WoW. We have those spider people over at Fair, whatever it's called. And, you know, all kinds of stuff. Spiders, Naga, beasts of all the other sorts. Vampires can come from elves. All kinds of stuff. So, yeah. I like the variety. Because I like options. I like choices. And so if I pick like a specific race, sure, you could make up anything about them, but I like being like, yeah, this character was this old, this happened in her history, and then she became a Naga because of this, and then this thing over here, but turned on her queen down here, and because there's a lot of time, like, you get a lot of leeway to make a character very interesting. Let's see, we could get back on the main, but I know we need to we need leather. We're gonna take my Demon Hunter here through Emerald Nightmare, speaking of Night Elves, ironically. Demon Hunters, there's another one that came from the Night Elves. Bam. The list is very long. Alright, we need to go try for the shoulders, so Dalaran. New playable Illithids, yes. I wish they would enable skywriting already. There's so many mounts I want to use that I've missed using. You and me both. Soon. Soon we'll be able to. Pre-patch is just around the corner. In a couple months, probably. I know, I'm very excited for pre-patch. Like, remix is neat and all. Definitely, like, beta, you know, it's a necessary stage. Even though people treat it like another game for some reason. But, like, while I do still have stuff to work on in retail, you know, the main game here, it's not like I don't. I will always have stuff to work on, because there's always a lot going on. However, I want the new stuff. I am ready. I am at that point. I get excited about all the quality of life stuff. The leveling changes, skywriting that's coming to all of our other mounts, the transmog collection changes, Shadowlands going into legacy loot mode, so I can start farming that more properly. Ah! I want it! I'm so excited. Soon, TMs. Exactly. You have some of the boring stuff left. I do. I have a lot of the boring stuff left. Just kind of doing the same, like, rigmarole every week, and I'm kind of... Yeah. A lot of stuff I don't really care about. Like, I have a PvP rep. I need to do Blood Cell Buccaneers again on an alt so that it counts in ATT. Archaeology, which is being stupidly stubborn. Some old raid achieves that I need to do, but they're not the meta ones. They're just like extra ones. But I'm not really in the mood. Time walking for soul shapes. I'm so tired of time walking right now. Like, that's where I'm at. Like, all the stuff that I have left, I don't really want to do. So, you know. Alright, let's do Mythic first. And then we'll pop back out for Heroic. Alright, so we'll give her 2 shots a week at these shoulders. Warband's and transmog stuff and be able to hide legs. Yes, that too! Yes, all that. Ah, so exciting. Looking forward to more legacy changes. I haven't really farmed too many old raids lately, waiting for warbands. Same. Gotta do Talon's Vengeance somehow. Well, you probably don't, but in the off chance that you do, if you have an alt account, you can farm your alt account characters. Or a friend. So, there is that option. Otherwise, Talon's Vengeance is really a pain. It takes forever. It's a lot of waiting because of the 10-minute cooldown on killing someone if it's the same person, but you know. Definitely I'm looking forward to one facing Jaina guaranteed with War Within. Yes, I want to be able to farm the frickin' BFA raids better too. Agreed. And hitting level 80 will fix a lot of that. So I'm very excited. So that's also why I'm really hoping that leveling in War Within feels better than Dragonflight. I really didn't like the 70 to 80 stretch in Dragonflight. I really didn't. But I'm hoping it feels pretty good, because if it does, that'll encourage me to have more 80s. And since I want to do a lot of Shadowlands and BFA raids, it'll just be better if you're 80, regardless of gear. It'll be better to farm it. I'm gonna want to farm it. So, I'm hoping that'll be something that's a little more doable. Otherwise, we'll see. Here we go. Now I can do it, but I don't have to save my CDs for shortly before the transition. Exactly, right? Yeah, like you can do it right now, but it's gonna be a lot easier when you're 80. So, yes please. Soon. Soon. Okay, Melfi. Shortcut, please. Let's go fight Xavius. Well, Cenarius first, then Xavius. Since this is a skip, but not like a full skip. You still gotta do 2 other bosses. Okay. Alright, Cenarius. Okay. There we go. Whee. Fingers crossed. Shoulders, please. I want to be done. I used to farm the ever-loving crap out of this raid on every leather wearer, even when it was current. I wanted those shoulders that badly. But I've since gotten super sick of it, so I just do the 1 character a week. Anyone by chance know how the Nyalotha skip works? Just unlocked it today. I don't actually. I haven't used it. I unlocked it as well, but I've never used it. Because anytime I've needed to do the raid, I needed to do it for quests and stuff that need, like, the whole raid. So I don't actually know how to use it. Kinda funny. Does Shadowfang keep? Oh hey, Heroic is nearly done, but normal. I can't get those turn weapons to drop. Aw, I'm sorry. Yeah, you talk about remix, I'm assuming? Yeah. I'm waiting until Silver is done with some other farms that she wants to finish. And then I'm going to start looking into the weapons. Which I need to put out that guide. I really do. It wouldn't be hard. I think I know what my problem is. I think I'm burnt out from YouTube. It's been such a struggle the past, like, 2 or 3 years. I thought Dragonflight would make it go a lot better, because I was blaming Shadowlands and its lack of popularity, but it hasn't, so. You know, so it's very hard to convince myself to actually sit down and do the guide these days.
Tinkerbella Area 52 followed your channel.
Thank you so much, Tinkerbella Area 52. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome. Oh, I missed one. Congratulations. Thank you. What did I win? Did I win a new car? There we go. Naturally, Wowhead is data mining all the Season 1 stuff for War Within. I'm not surprised. I know a lot of people hate it. I personally like data mining because I like knowing what's coming. But, you know, what are you going to do? Oh, stretchies. Said you have 50 followers now, if I read that right. 50 followers? Oh. Well, I have a lot more than 50, but thank you. There we go. Ah, no shoulders. Rats. And I'm stuck in combat. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, same. I like it. They could at least wait until release. I suppose so, but I mean, that's kind of what beta's all about, you know? Well, just don't look at Wowhead news. That would be my recommendation, because you're definitely going to see spoilers. It doesn't really feel like the spoilers, unless you're reading every quest text. Yeah, it doesn't feel, yeah, same for me, Witch Hop, and a lot of people don't think so, but yeah, I feel the same. Oh, okay, sorry, it said 50 after I followed it. Grats anyhow. No worries. Thank you, Tinkar, I appreciate it. It's very sweet of you. Regardless, thank you for your follow, and I'm glad you're here. Because every follower does matter to me, so I promise you. Yeah, I have, how many followers do I have? 8.9k, according to my thingamajig. I don't usually look at numbers. That's something I've tried very hard to not do on Twitch, is like look at my numbers and algorithm and blah 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 blah, because let me tell you, having done that for 5 years on YouTube has burned me out and I'm depressed. So I don't do that as much on Twitch, and guess what? I'm happy as a clam. Funny that. But still, regardless, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your stay. Side caddy poured into a spot. Death having is nuking it for insta death. Uh-oh. Rutro. Rutro Raggy. There we go. Oh wow, I see it now. All goody, no worries. No worries. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why it would have said 50. Maybe 50 for the week? For the month, maybe? I don't know, honestly. Maybe 50th for the month or something. I could see that. There we go. Oh man, I was like, I made a trial account, so even though I don't want to use it to boost my alts, at least I can trade gems with it, right? No, you can't. Nope, can't trade with trials. There's a lot you can't do with trials. Like, I understand why, but it is kind of annoying. Yeah, can't use the auction house, can't trade, can't use a guild bank, can't, like, use the mail. A lot of stuff, actually. Happy as a clam, looks at Kraken, pretty sure you're not a clam. Well, I do like eating clams. I love clams. Have you ever had clam strips? They're like chicken strips, but with clams. It's delicious. Oh, nom nom. That makes me want some so bad now. They're so good. Really? Well, if you're ever able, definitely get your hands on some clam strips. They're so good. Yeah, 50 viewers at that time, probably what they saw. Oh, you know, that would make sense. That would make sense. 50 viewers at a time, yes. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. Thank you, King. Okay, now we go. We're on Heroic, right? Yep. Alright, now we can get up to Xavius. Speaking of YouTube and Twitch, any words of warning for someone considering content creation and streaming? Yeah, don't burn yourself out. Don't sacrifice yourself more than you have to. I did it for 5 years, worked my ass off, because unfortunately, you will not get a lot of gain. Like, yes, you will get more for your work, but I literally did not sleep on weekends for 3 years so that I could make sure to put out enough content to feed the algorithm. Don't play the algorithm. You do you, and over time, it'll be very slow growth, but people will like your content if they like your stuff. So, Go easy on yourself. That's all I can say. Let's see. Yummy. Yes. Yummy indeed. They're so good. Excited for beta, Akata, or retail? Absolutely. I'm very excited for beta because I want to test a whole bunch of stuff. Hopefully I'll finally be able to copy over characters. Because the thing about alpha, because I was in alpha too, I did a lot of testing for that, but you can't copy over characters. So all of my stuff was from like 3 years ago, the last time it was in alpha. And I can't test the stuff I need to test. So I was like, well, I need to copy characters. So hopefully beta is gonna give us the information we need. Don't expect it to be a full-time job. Start as a hobby, see if you like it or if you take off. Great, but don't expect it. Exactly. Yeah, I literally started YouTube as a side thing because it was fun. And it was for quite a while. But I was trying my hardest to make it grow, and it did grow, but after Shadowlands happened, it reseeded horrifically, and my channel never recovered, even in Dragonflight, which was so disheartening to me, because I really thought it would, but it didn't. So, you know, is what it is. It's just, at least in my line of work for YouTube, I make guides, which are a lot of work. A lot of work for almost no payoff is kind of the problem. So, you gotta get a lot of views to make anything.
Schwartz followed your channel.
Thank you so much for the follow, Schwartz. Glad to have you here. I hope you enjoy your stay and love the name. Got a giggle out of me. Schwartz. Love the bot said it. My Wi-Fi is out, but I have data, and also I missed y'all. Hello, Maromi! I'm sorry your Wi-Fi is out, but at least you have data. Hopefully it doesn't get, like, expensive or anything for you. Glad to have you here, though. Missed you as well. My head is killing me. I had to turn off WoW. Just gonna close my eyes. Oh, I'm sorry, Data Bob. Maybe go lay down for a bit? Get some water and just chillax for a while. Earthen cannot be DK per WoW head. I saw, and I'm a little annoyed. Like, it feels like, because they were originally. I even made one on Alpha, but... oh, here he is. I was like, where's Xavius? I don't know. It kind of felt like they were going back on their all classes for all races promise. Still no shoulders? Gosh darn it. Alright, we'll be back for this next week, I guess. But, I don't know. Whatever. There we go. Okay, well. So no... none of that. Do we need this all for anything else? I think it's just these raids. Yeah, okay. Let's go park him outside, and then we will switch to the main. It's main time. The rest is all for the main, except for some remix dailies, so... Alrighty-roo. There we go. Words of wisdom, thank you, both you and Kraken. You're very welcome, Zortaz. Yep. Don't... Take it easy. That's all I can say. Because the YouTube algorithm will eat you alive if you try to make really any reasonable, decent business out of it. If you're not already established, it's going to take you a long time. A long time. And that's the other thing, too. Subs don't necessarily mean anything. It's usually average that about 10% of your subs actually watch all your videos. I don't know why it's so low, but that's how it is. So, you know, like I have almost 50,000 subs, which sounds like a lot. But I get about 1 to 5K views on average in the first month on a video. It used to be 10 times that back in BFA and early Shadowlands, but, you know, that's okay. Okay, we are on the main here. Let's see. What do we need to do? We need... We'll do the dungeons. Since we're here in BFA, we'll go do the dungeons. Get those out of the way. Let's see. We need Mythic. There we go. Dungeon time. Oh, that made me giggle. Yes. Thank you. You're very welcome, Schwartz. And it was pronounced... It pronounced it correctly. Minus the second it. Perfect. I want them to add another mount similar to the Brutosaur so I have something to work towards in an expansion. It's felt like it's just been aimlessly getting gold for no particular reason, all expansion aside from buying food or gems, whatever. Yeah, completely understandable. I use it for, like, carries and stuff, but I get you. May the Schwartz be with you, yes. Also, don't instantly dump all your money into equipment. Get a decent mic, basic webcam if you feel like it. No cam or a free VTube model are fine as well. Yeah, I would say the only thing that would be super duper important would be your mic. Because sound quality is everything, especially if you don't do a cam. Because if you're not pleasant to listen to, people will not listen to you. So, the only thing I would bother getting with really nice would be the mic. You can even use editing software that's free. Like, I use Shotcut. It's a bit of a crappy program, but it does what I need. So, and it's free. And it was nice for beginners because I had no idea how to do anything with editing when I started. So, just the mic, I would say would be all that would be good. Sound quality is very important. Best superhero ever, yes. Yeah, I got what I need already. Just need an idea for stream/vids and maybe a better name. Gotcha. Completely understandable. Oh, what's that fall? Okay. That's fine. And in terms of streaming, I can't give a lot of advice there just because I can't really say I was ever a small streamer because I'd already been doing YouTube for 4 years when I started and already had a strong following. And everybody that I started with in my streaming had come over from my YouTube. So I didn't have, thankfully, the experience of being a super small streamer streaming to no one. So I'm definitely not good for advice on terms of that. But I was grateful, extremely grateful, and I still am because I didn't have to struggle twice, if that makes sense. I already did my time on YouTube. So, you know, that was a nice feeling. Okay, no mount here. So let's head over to Zandalar. So all the other dungeons we need are over here. Where are we at? Quite the place. Let's go to Nazmir and go get Underrot done. See if we get the Krog. Have you considered dual streaming YouTube plus Twitch simultaneously? I have, and not only would my internet not be able to handle it because that is an intense amount of output of upload data that my internet just can't handle. But even if it could, I don't know that I'd want to juggle two at once, to be honest. YouTube is just not great for streaming, because little known, I actually streamed on YouTube for almost a year before I moved to Twitch, and I don't think anybody knew about that despite how much I promoted it. Some of you OGs might remember, but like, I didn't get traction at all despite it being on my own channel. Twitch is just a better platform for streaming. I wish YouTube was, but so I just don't have any drive to do both. You know, it's a lot to manage. So Kraken be like, I did my waiting, 12 years of it. Exactly. Apparently the Death Knight thing was a mistake and they can be a DK. Oh, I hope so, because I was about to be salty. Because they had said DKs were one of the ones that everybody'd be able to be, and yet they immediately would go turn and not let the new races be DKs. I was like, what? Good. Because if that is true, I will revoke my salty complaints. Isn't that a Harry Potter reference? Yes. Perfect. What do I need to... What am I killing all these for? I don't need to kill these. It's such a habit to clear everything. I don't need all these. Okay. Also, hydration alert. You all drink some water. Because it's good for you. Tis. I sadly really don't like YouTube streams for a number of reasons. Oh!
Mantheus raided your channel with 105 viewers.
Wow, thank you so much for the raid, Mantheus. Well, welcome. How you doing? Welcome, raiders. Glad to have you all here. Bam, have some bananas.
Haley followed your channel.
Thank you so much for the follow, Haley. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. All right, there we go. I want tea. Yes, hello, Manny. How you doing? Whoop.
Bright_side subscribed to your channel for 1 month.
Thank you so much, Brightside, for the sub. I super appreciate your support, because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So, thank you so much. Appreciate it. But yes, welcome, raiders. I hope your raid was good. Or your raid. I always do that. I hope your stream was good, Mantheus. How was it going? If you need to cut and run, I completely understand. Get some rest. So thank you so much, and welcome, raiders. We are doing various weeklies and dailies. I was out yesterday with a headache, so I didn't get to do my reset day stuff. So that's what we're doing today. Dailies and weeklies from all the expansions. Dungeons, raids, weekly quests, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, kick back, relax, grab a drink while we shoot the breeze and get some work done. Excuse me. There we go. Wait, Earthen can be DK, they don't got no flesh, they're not dead, you can't perform necromancy on a rock. I would say the opposite, because death magic can be used even on golems. So I would say actually the opposite of that. You can use death magic on anything, if you look at the magic. It doesn't have to be just undead. Necromancy is not just about the undeath part. There's soul magic involved too. Hello, Money Crazy, how you doing? Got me a nice A&W right now. Ah, I could go for some root beer, to be honest. I do like root beer. I almost never drink pop, but Mount maybe? Nah, no Mount. That's fine. There he is. Having tea right now. Thank you. Might move into a beer in a bit. Nice. Glad to have you back, Lord. How you doing? Okay, so no Mount from here. We move on. Cool, still want tea. Also, damn, beta not working at you. Yeah, beta's not here either, I think. It might be live now, I'm not sure, but it wasn't live when I started stream an hour ago, so. Like, it's there, but it's not, the realms aren't active yet. Where am I going? I am lost. This way. Okay, let's go over to King's Rest. We'll do that one next. Can I raid your gold? If I had gold to raid, I'm pretty broke right now. 11 p.m. and failed beta luck. Aw, best of luck with the collecting. Thank you, Mantheus. Have a good night. And I hope I get something. We'll see if we get anything this week. That way. Hi, Crack and Roll. Do you still make YouTube videos? I do indeed. Check out my YouTube channel if you haven't seen it. I do indeed. What are you? A cat octopus. I am a kraken. Specifically of the Shathyar variety. These things on my head are fins. If you've never seen an octopus with fins, look up the Dumbo octopus. It's a real thing. They're so freaking adorable. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. They're so cute. But I am a kraken. There we go. Okay, let's get over there. Beautiful. Alright, let's go see if we can get us a mummy raptor. Maybe. We'll see. I don't have that many tries on it. I've been pretty lazy about these, to be completely honest, so I won't be surprised if I don't get it again. Because that's how I feel most of the time. I have to put in my time before it allows me the mounts. Let me in. Let me in. Zool, let me in. Thank you. Not bad, but busy, obviously, as I haven't been on here, or anywhere else for that matter. Understandable. Finally hit 70 on MOP. Remix, doing weekly stuff in retail currently. Riveting again. Again, some more. Awesome. Well, sounds like you're getting stuff done, though. Hope you're enjoying at least, so that's good. Okay. Activate this boy. I love when you get to activate bosses with a button. Touch. Makes me so happy. Touch the button. All right. Get this boss activated, because this is one of those dungeons where you can't skip all of the mobs and the bosses. You have to do all of them to progress, which is fine. No skippies. It's fine, I'll take the extra gold, I suppose. Not that it gives much, but it's something. Alright, here comes the Schneck. Look at him. I love the wind serpents. I think they're so cute. You know what we need? We need a wind serpent mount. We don't have a wind serpent mount. There we go. Wind serpent mounts, please. I don't even care if they just give it the, whatever you call it, Dragon Hawk animation, because it'd be like the next closest thing, I guess. A noodle with wings, kinda. The way it would fly, I could see it. So, like, we do have other dragons, but I don't know. That's different. I gotta wait for the room, the time gate room. Literally, gated. There we go. Beautiful. Also, hydration alert. It's warming up outside. It's that time of year, so y'all take a drink. Speaking of, I am getting a little warm. I might have to turn on the AC here soon. Waiting for the mobs. Good grief. I am on Mythic, right? Yes. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't being dumb and doing these on Heroic. I have done that in the past. Then I'm like, gosh darn it, and I gotta do them again. Because you can't really tell. Oh, wrong direction. You can't really tell because, you know, you're high enough level where everything just kind of dies anyways, so. Okay. As my shoulder pops, jeez. Did you hear that? I don't know what was that, you guys. There we go. Slime boss. Guess I might as well. Let's see. We did Freehold. We're doing this Kingress. We did Underrot. So we just need Motherlode and Mechagon. Okay. And then these ones here will be done. Alright. Oh man, I'm so excited to be able to farm dungeons and such and raids for transmog. I've missed doing it. I've done it a little bit, but I've kind of held off just because I'm tired of storing away gear. I keep thinking you should have an auto or intro transition where there's a booming, powerful voice that yells, "Release the Kraken!" But instead of big monstrous Kraken, your cute streaming avatar just pokes her head out and says childlike voice hello. Well, I do have my intros. I don't know if you've seen them. Where I'm asleep and then I wake up.
EMM Snake subscribed to your channel for 8 months.
Thank you so much for the resub, M Snake. Super appreciate your continued support. Because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So thank you so much. And hello, M Snake. Glad to catch you live again. Yes, thank you. Glad to have you live again. Welcome back. Welcome. Good to see you. Hope you've been well. There we go. Beautiful.
Starry Knight subscribed to your channel for 1 month.
Thank you so much, Starry Knight, for the sub. I super appreciate your support. Because again, thanks to folks like you, I feel like a machine. Thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. And I do mean it when I say that. That's not just a line I'm blurting out every time. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. So you are letting me turn this into a job, which is what I am trying to do. I have enjoyed streaming more than anything else I've done, as weird as that seems. And believe me, I've had a lot of jobs. There she goes. You almost sound like a PBS intern. Well, I've done a lot of voice stuff like that over the years, so a lot of narrator type things. Nothing anyone would really know because it's all been like company type stuff, corporate stuff that's not even probably active anymore. But you know, happy to be of service. Oh, well, thank you, M Snake. I appreciate it. Glad to support. I usually just lurk, and your streams are nice to chill to listen to while playing WoW. Well, thank you. And I'm glad that's the case, because that's exactly my goal. I'm happy to be that background kraken. Even if no one's talking to me, I'm perfectly fine with that. Believe me, I can carry on a conversation myself. I'm very good at that. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm aiming for, just to be that chill background, or someone to chat to if there's people here, you know. So thank you, I appreciate that. Hearing that is nice. Because it means I'm doing my job. Currently trying to farm some of the Isle of Thunder weapon appearances. Ooh, good luck. Especially the Saw you pointed out in the stream. Isn't it cool? I want them so bad. I'm so annoyed. Because they have such a low drop rate. No mount? No mount. I often say, if you can't talk to yourself, who can you talk to? You're not wrong. Just me, myself, and I. Fair. Same here. Love to have you on in the room, whatever I am doing. Perfect. Glad to hear it. Thank you for the compliments, because that is encouragement to me, because that's exactly what I want to be. I'm here to interact with you if you want to interact, but I'm also here to be in the background and just chillax. And that's also why I have the game sound on, because I know it's pretty popular to do like other music, and there's nothing wrong with, but WoW has some fantastic music. So it's just me doing what I do when y'all are chilling with me, you know? Alright, let's get over. We did that. Yeah, we need to do Motherload for the recipe. That still won't frickin' drop. And Mechagon. And then I think we're done with BFA. Yeah, because there's Heroic Mechagon. Okay, cool. Done with BFA for the week after that. Because I'm pretty lazy. I've convinced myself to at least do the bare minimum each week in terms of like mount runs and stuff, or recipe runs as well. I just don't have the heart in me right now to farm it, so I'll do the minimum, at least on my main. I dislike it when I argue with myself and lose the conversation. Oh no, I'm sorry. Is the to-do list an add-on? Looks pretty handy. It is indeed, yes. I highly recommend it. Nice to-do list. It's on Curse. There's the link for you. Absolutely recommend it. Super easy to use. Helps keep me in line. You can totally customize it. And what I did, in case you want to know how I made mine, like where I got my information, I use all the things as well. So I combed through all the things and pulled out all the stuff I need to do and put it into a to-do list in 3 sections: daily, weekly, and what I call onces, which are things that you just go do it when you're done. So onces, one and dones. So yeah, absolutely recommend it. Good add-on, and I've never had any issues with it either. Okay. Excellent. Y'all hydrate. Hydration alert. It's good for you. Hydrate before you dehydrate. I have my Vera still wrong. The double Chen look you helped coin a couple of weeks ago. Double Chen, I forgot about that. I forgot about that because of the 2 hats. Oh, I still haven't done that either. Thank you for reminding me. I need to put that on my panda. Double Chen because of the 2 hats. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad. Such a good look. Okay. Alright, my boy. Razdunk. Give me your recipe. And surprisingly, I'm liking it a lot. Well, good. Glad to hear it. No recipe. Okay. Oh yeah, that's something I need to change. I think I switched that. Yep, it's back to that. There we go. Schematic. Mecha Mogul Mark II. There we go. Now it's telling me. I was like, I don't have it. I promise you. Finally finished the time walking raid. Oh dear. Was that one rough? Sounds like it was rough. I think we're at that point in the expansion where how would I put it? I don't know. Not that people aren't caring as much, but people are getting kind of tired of things. So I feel like raids and dungeons and things have been a little rough lately. Okay, so we did that. We need to go to Mechagon. Okay, so Mechagon. Yeah, it was rough and the people were mean. Aw, second group too. Boo. Oh snap, this week is Cat of Time Walking. It is, I know, and I'm kind of ignoring it because I technically need to do time walking for, whatever you call it. For the Kodo Soul, I had to think about it. Because I need the Cataclysm Kodo Soul. The soul shape. But I really don't want to. I'm so not in the mood, man. Ugh. Panari Remix has gotten all my attention. I forgot about Compstat last week. Oh no! And it's definitely already over too. Aw, I'm sorry. Well, it'll be back. No mount, but I got a hero ring. Well, that's good. I know, I've thought about doing it, but like, since it's not guaranteed, I really would rather just farm the old raid. Because the only cat mount I'm missing is Experiment 12B. Of all the mounts, that one. And it just won't drop. Which actually, ironically, is something on our to-do list for this week. Been doing it at least once a week. I used to farm the crap out of it, but I don't have the patience anymore, I think. So many mounts I need from Kata that I could get. Ah, really? And it didn't give you any? Boo. I don't like Dragon Soul. I feel you. I'm not a Dragon Soul fan either. Oh boy. Alright. Go take out this guy over here. Does it tickle your spine? Funny. No, but it tickles Deathwing's spine funny. That's for sure. I'm suffering with getting all the time walking IDs. Kinda annoying that some only come from level 70 because of the 15th anniversary event. Yeah, I feel you. I am so glad that I am not an ID chaser. I just want the appearance and then I'm pretty happy. I don't really care what the source is. Because I did think about it. But like, so, anyone that ID chases like you do, my kudos and condolences. I'm so sorry. I understand why, but I don't think I have the stomach for it. I'm hardcore, but not that hardcore. Medium core, maybe? There we go. At least my brain can stop melting from with that. True! True. ID chasing? Yeah, ID chasing is kind of when, you know how a piece of gear can have multiple sources? So like, a raid set of gloves. You could get it from the world boss, you could get it from the weekly loot chest, you could get it from the raid itself, and a few other sources. Those are all different source IDs. So it's the same piece of gear, but the source ID is different, and you can collect each one if you want. And that's part of insane mode on all the things, is collecting all the source IDs in addition to the original appearance. So, like getting the same piece like 4 times. Which, if you do the math, that's a lot of transmog. And that is too much for me. But when I say ID chasing, that's what it is. So. Oh, I know what it is. I didn't think anyone was insane enough for it. Oh, got you. Yeah, ironically, I know more ATT people that do the ID collecting than not. At least in terms of from what I've seen from folks that I know. So I'm technically the weird one for not doing it. It's kind of funny. Which is totally fine, and I wish all the ID chasers a good luck, man. You do what I could not. Okay, up we go. See if we get the mount this week. I'm hoping I get the other recipe before the mount, though, to be honest, because I still have to do this boss for the recipe if it doesn't drop. Oops. So we'll see. We'll see. Stretch. Waiting for the thing to hack. Takes so long. Come on. Oh, don't stun me. It'll be bad. Go. Go. Come on. I only have 20 attempts on the Peacekeeper, though, so I don't imagine I'll get it anytime soon. But you never know. Sometimes it can be nice. That be how RNG be. Come on, hack the boss already, please. My goodness. There it goes. Okay. Mount, maybe? No. I got Microbot 8D, though. Sell that. Cool. Alright, we need to continue a little further because we need the other recipe from the dog, whatever his name is. Cujo. After the, what is it, the 80s movie? 70s movie? There we go. I saw that movie too. My mom always thought that was the scariest movie. But when I watched it, I was like, you know, as a kid, I was like, yeah, it's scary, but like, I don't know. I didn't think it was that scary. It's a rabid dog. Really big rabid dog, but still. I don't know. Oh, we jokingly call our dog Cujo. Cute. Always wanted to see it, but I never did. Like, it is a good movie. Like, it's a little cheesy. It's very a product of its... Oh, I need to pull these, duh. A very product of its era. I can't remember if it's 70s or 80s, but it's in that genre. Nothing wrong with it. It's just definitely not one of my favorites. I wouldn't consider it super scary, but it's definitely good for at least one watch. Come on, my dude. So slow. Get over here. Do the thing. There we go. Now you can die faster. Look at that. I need to watch Cujo at some point. The book was pretty good. Yeah, I never read the book. I only ever saw the movie. From that era, though, the one I did like, that what I thought was spooky, was The Thing. It was good, the original It, but The Thing, in case any of you haven't seen that. That one's spooky. Gruesome. I liked that one. The Thing is amazing, isn't it? I saw that when I was like 10. I was scared out of my wits for a week, but like fascinated at the same time. I don't know, maybe that's what awoken my interest in like cosmic horror. That's kind of what it is, if you think about it. So, just, so cool. Carpenter, eh? Definitely. Alright, Cujo. My wife watched for the first time a few months ago. She said it was one of the few movies she couldn't find anything wrong with. Right? It's actually really good. It was done very well. And it's believable, at least to me, in a way, the way it was written. Still no recipe? This guy is stingy. He drops 2 recipes, one for blacksmithing and one for engineering, and ironically, I am both blacksmithing and engineering. He hasn't dropped the engineering one yet. Bah! Alright. So, Mechagon is good. We did Mother Load. Okay, so... in the spirit of raids, let's go do Argus stuff. So let's go do Triumvirate. I did it on Mythic already, so I'll do it on Heroic. Beta still isn't up? Well, they're working on it. I need to level up blacksmithing, but good lord, even doing Kata blacksmithing gets expensive. It really does. It's not nearly as bad as it used to be in terms of the older expansions, just because the original auction house has made most mats a lot cheaper. Not all of them, but most of them. And more plentiful. So it's definitely easier than it used to be. But it's still expensive if you don't have a couple $100K to slap down. There's a lot of horror I can't watch. It makes it hard to do anything by myself. Aw, I'm sorry. I completely understand, though. Okay, we need Heroic. I already did it on Mythic. I'm gonna do, like, Quiet Place, Stranger Things, Tim Burton Realm. Yeah, which are definitely spooky, definitely scary, but not, like, too graphic. Too horror. So I get you. Alright, did we get lucky? I don't think so. It's usually pretty immediate. No. Okay. That's fine. Looking forward to the new Alien movie. It's my main horror focus. Oh, are they coming out with a new one? Nice. I definitely want to see it. I do love Alien. Alien, Predator, all that stuff. Good stuff. I love Stranger Things. It's exactly up my alley. I've been trying to, like, work up the desire to see the other seasons. I watched the first season and I liked it a lot, but, like, it felt like it, I don't know, was a complete story in the first season, and at the time the other seasons weren't even out yet. So I just never continued it. I need to at some point. I'd like to, but I don't know. Just never got around to it for some reason. Go. We need to fix Remix. Emerald Taylor is on a holiday, so can't even start Jade Forest campaign. Uh-oh, that's not good. Is that a new bug that's happening? Because I just did Jade Forest on Alliance the other day. And Horde, actually. Yeah, somehow I'm not surprised. Ow. 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 Don't mind me as I cause myself great pain. Ow. And almost die. Fell lava hurts, everybody. Okay. Hold on, I need to tell her something. Well, I forgot about it. Okay, there we go. Anyway, let's set this to... We'll do Mythic first. Actually, Mythic is the only one we're doing for this. Never mind. Alright, let me back up here. Let's see here. In War Within Beta, upgrade quests now require higher level keystones to be completed with the highest level of crest, dropping from 9 and above. Well, that sucks. Oof. Yep, somehow I'm not surprised. See, I thought Alien Romulus was supposed to be a TV show. I don't think I ever saw that one. I haven't seen a lot of the new Alien, to be honest. I'm very out of the loop. I've only seen, like, the original 3. Sadly, because of my aunt hammering into my brain that what you see on screen isn't real, it can't hurt you. Because I used to have a lot of nightmares as a kid. Now I'm not fazed by any media, but I still have nightmares almost every night. Not horror-related ones. Aw, I'm sorry. That's why I stopped playing remakes, not gonna lie. Aw, understandably, yeah. Surprised they made it a movie. Got burned out on remakes. I feel you. I am also very burned out on remakes, but alas, those weapons ain't gonna get themselves. First season is the best, but still good to me. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. I definitely want to watch the rest of it at some point. As she's AWOL, needs a slap. There we go. Alright, come here, you. On the subject of horror, I've been really tempted to buy the collected works of H.P. Lovecraft. Ooh, yes, those are good ones. Watched a few videos on the Cthulhu mythos, and I find the whole thing extremely fascinating. I've watched. Yes! I definitely recommend it. I love that sort of stuff. It's very weird, honestly. But, like, I like cosmic horror stuff. Good old Blizz and their clunky base C software. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Oh, also, I love zombies. Last of Us is amazing. See, I didn't get into Last of Us. I know I'm the weird one with that, but I didn't like the characters. The characters really kind of annoyed me. I don't know why. I never finished it. Oh well. Still haven't seen The Walking Dead. I've seen part of it. I had a friend who was super into The Walking Dead, but again, the thing about zombie genre, I love the zombie genre itself, but I don't usually like the main characters they have. For whatever reason, they're just off-putting to me. I don't like their attitudes. They're like too stupid half the time. Oops, not the exhaust. I don't know. I have a hard time with a lot of zombie media because of that. Have you seen Prometheus? Probably. If it's an older one, it's probably been a hot minute. If it's a older movie. But if it's a newer movie, I probably haven't. I haven't really watched a lot of movies like after, I don't know, 2015. I kind of stopped. I've seen a few, but not many. Prometheus is weird. Covenant, however, is amazing. Gotcha. I really like the first 4 Alien movies. Yes, even 3 and 4 fight me, but I gave up after that. I think I've only seen the first 3. It's been a hot minute. I want to play a game a bit based on it. If you have PS4, Bloodborne is good. Bloodborne is definitely interesting. No, Silver absolutely loves it. The more I get into Shadow Priest and Old Gods and WoW makes me want to get into Lovecraft. They're definitely heavily inspired by it. I grinded out remix on a druid and even got Mythic SAO done for the title, which I really wanted, but I felt burned out knowing that I need to level ultra weapons. Like I need to gear a hunter to do heroic TOT now. Yeah, I know. I was so pleased because I have everything from the vendors. I bought all the stuff. So like I'm technically can be done. But then I learned through ATT originally because I was looking at the stuff to see why it was saying I still needed so much. That's when I learned about the drop weapons. And then that's why I complained about it. And then Wowhead put out that list on how to get all of them. And I was like, And the problem is like, a lot of them are really neat. And it's not just recolors, there are actually unique models that had never been released before. And I'm just like, why? I really want them all. That is an awful FOMO feeling, man. That is strong. If it was just like, I don't know, 30 to 50 weapons, fine, but 200 plus? And all of them are low RNG? Oh my word. Like, I wouldn't be complaining so much if it wasn't a limited time event. So, I don't know what to say about that beyond that, to be honest. I'm just baffled. Barnes & Nobles has a single large book that has everything. Nice. Probably the one I have. I got a big old tome on it. Last of Us show, but I can't speak for the actual game. I haven't played it. Yeah, I've never played the game. I was referring to the show as well. Alien prequel. I've probably seen it. I don't remember. Same, I don't want to upgrade more alts as much. Yeah, same. My problem with zombie stuff is usually at some point it just turns into survivor versus survivors, and it's very boring to me. I think that's exactly it, Ryok. I'm more interested in the survivor versus the zombie instead of that, what you just pointed out. And I don't care about the drama between the characters when they're like targeting each other. Still no scythe. Bah. So that's probably what it is. And Taurus. Alright, let's head over to Nighthold. Get that done. Well, it wouldn't be Blizz if they didn't break something to You're not wrong. But their Sherlock Holmes collected series, still a good read. Nice, nice. Yeah, like if upgrading gear on alts was cheaper, it'd be fine, but I don't want to grind bronze all over again. Yeah. Yep. I feel you. After reboot, lag on the last raid was horrible. Uh-oh. Hopefully it fixes it. Okay, are we still on Mythic? Yes. So let's get over to Nighthold. Go do that. It's even more annoying they drop other colors too. They should have just made the recolors drop on all difficulties. Agreed. And that's not just even the raids. There's open world stuff too that drop from mobs. In fact, there's more that come from the open world than there are from the raids. But like it comes from all over the place. It drives me crazy. They want people to play it for a long time, which like, sure, but it's a limited time event. It's gonna end. We don't have that much time left. Like, we got other stuff to do before pre-patch comes out, and it might even overlap with pre-patch. It's really gonna be dead by then. So, I don't know. Also, Wowhead didn't include the weapons that are diff IDs of rare drops, like the Super Mogudar sword has a lookalike that drops in scenarios. Gotcha. Yeah, I've mainly been using ATT, which probably does. So... there's that. And only those. Yeah, understandable. Raid focus is exhausting for me too. Like, it's fun, but to be getting most of your bronze from that after 70 and after achievements is bleh. Yeah, which is exactly why I've been doing alts and stuff, and if I do manage to get myself to put out that guide, you'll see how I've been doing it, but... alts were the better option for me. I didn't want to have to burn myself out on raids that I'm still burnt out on from when they were current. So, yeah. But Wowhead doesn't mention it at all. Gotcha. It looks like the shiny Space Goat area. Kind of. This is Nighthold. We're in Nighthold. Do you have the Nighthold teleport portal in the Orgrimmar Embassy? No, because I am not Horde. I am a human paladin. So, I probably do on Horde. There we go. But I'm a human paladin, so I cannot go to Orgrimmar. I was hoping they would make ensembles for the weapons, but it feels like they want to make this as grindy as possible. Yeah, agreed. I'm a little annoyed about that because I felt so accomplished having bought all the stuff just to find out that I probably won't get all the stuff after all that work. Nightspire. No, I typed that when you opened a chest a few minutes ago. Chest. Oh. Well, it was probably on Argus or something then. I'm tempted to make a druid. I hear good things about them. Well, I hope you enjoy. Druid's not one of my favorites personally, but, you know, everyone's gonna have different preferences, so. Blizzard's probably saving the weapons arsenal for we listened to the community post. Yeah, probably. I'm hoping they do, though. I'm not really farming them too much right now. I'm focusing on other stuff first. And then the last, you know, month or so, I'll start focusing on it. And I'll kind of making a list of the ones I actually want to get, because there's no way I'm going to be able to get all of them. I already can't get all the raid ones unless I do a lot of raids, which I'm not willing to do, so fine. Same, not my favorite to actually play, but Druid is one of the top played classes. Yeah, I know a lot of people do like Druid. I hope so, because I really don't like warriors, but I have to grind up a warrior and a hunter now. Yep! It's like next to hunter and Pally, I think. I'm not surprised. Especially since Druid has like so much versatility in terms of... it has 4 specs. So maybe someday they'll do that with the other classes. I would love to see every class get a healer and a tank spec, and have some like additional specs. Like instead of adding new classes, I would love to see new specs added, honestly. Because I feel like that's where we're at this point. Besides maybe Bard and like a Tinker class. Like Blood Mage could be on Mage. A true classical Necromancer could be on Warlock. The Affliction's practically already there. But, you know what I mean. Maybe one day. But I think that's why Druid is so liked. It's because it has everything at your disposal. Jack of all trades class. Would love more healers. Same. There's already fewer raid groups in the group finder. Yep, people are already burning out. Well, and that's the thing too, is like, it's not like it's new content. Remix has already been, like, it's Pandaria. There's not really that much that's different about it, besides like the Tinkers and the Cloak and getting powerful. But it's otherwise the exact same content that we've already had, which is fine. But that's why I think it's a little silly if they literally are trying to make it as grindy as possible to make us play it longer. Because it's not new content. It's something we've already had in the past. So people are going to burn out on it quicker. I don't know. Walked up and texted, talked to a studious whelp of the daycare. The text, and the whelp just said, "I can't read." That's funny. Still waiting to see Rogue get a tank spec where they focus all around deftly dodging. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. I would love that, dude. The Spore Druid with poisons would be cool to me. Absolutely. Are the weapons that drop in the remix the same in retail? Nope! The weapons that we're talking about specifically that drop in remix are specific to remix. And when remix is over, bye-bye. No more weapons. So, new. And while obviously it doesn't cover every single one, this gives you at least a good idea of what's available. There he is. There's a lot. So. Season of Discovery is a playground for a way to say Tank is a mage. Interesting, and I hope they do it in Modern WoW. Agreed. Classic is too detached when it comes to the collection I worked hard on to do again. Agreed, Tawapora. That's exactly how I feel about it. If it was attached to modern retail WoW, I'd be more interested in the classics. But because I literally have to redo all of that old content again to collect stuff I've already done, I'm just not interested. Okay, so we needed to come out and do this again on Heroic. And then Normal. So I need the mount that drops on all three. To be honest, I hope they just keep vanilla up and then combine sod stuff and remix for future X packs. Yeah, that would make sense. I can see it. That is a bit weird since we'll be able to play those on retail anyway once it's over, or so I heard. Talking about, like, the mop stuff? I mean, that's already available if you're talking about the raids and dungeons and stuff. It's literally what we already have available on retail. It's just they added a whole bunch of new loot to the remix version. Weapons and remix. Well, yes, of course. We get to keep what we earn. But they won't be available after remix is over. Alright, we need to switch to Heroic. Because unless they change their minds, they did not add the FOMO weapons, we'll just call them, to the live retail version of MOP. I wish they did. Maybe they will later, I don't know. Won't be gettable outside of remix, correct. Correctamundo. So, if you want any, pick the ones you like and get them now. I wonder if you can get the FOMO weapons from the quantum items. Probably not, because it's all stuff that was not from original MOP. It's a completely different mode. It's stuff that was never added. Did I come back in on this? I did. Gosh darn it. I wondered why that was still open. I didn't change the difficulty like a dumb. Anyway. No, you cannot, unfortunately. They should trickle them down in the trading post. Something, or just add them to the non-remix version of Mop. I don't know. I saw and was like, I just can't. Gonna peace out, so take care of things. Have a good night, Schwartz. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good evening. But yeah, I saw like how many of them there were in ATT, and I was like, I don't have the stomach to, I changed dungeon difficulty. That's what I changed. I thought I changed something. 10 instances. Oh yeah. I gotta wait 60 seconds before I can go back in. That's fine. You know what? That's fine, actually. We need to wait for... we've done a lot of instances. We need to wait, so... let's go ahead and take a break. I want a coffee. I need to turn the AC on anyways. I'm a little warmer than I would like to be. Making me feel a little woozy, because I can't sweat, so I have to have AC. So, I will be back. We're going to take a short break. Go to the bathroom. Get a drink. You know, do everything you need to do. Go outside and touch grass for a second. Soak in some sun for a second. Then I'll be right back. So, BRB! Okay, I am back. Went to the bathroom, made an iced coffee, got my AC back on. Okay, and we should be good to go now because that should have been long enough, more than long enough for our instance lockout to chill out a little bit. Okay, alright. Well, there's increasing the key level required for the highest crest to +9 instead of 6. That's what someone earlier had said. That's a bummer. That is definitely a bummer. Bummersome. Totally a great idea, not making life a lot worse for a lot of people. Feel that. And I'm so tired today, I really can't with warm weather. I feel you. Summer is for napping in the middle of the day and still being tired. Yeah, pretty much. Summer is not my favorite season. It's really not. Exactly. I just want to sleep in a dark, cold room with the AC on when it's summer. Yes. Yeah. I hate summer. It's the worst time of the year. It really is. I know this is going to sound weird, but I'm so glad I have summer haters here with me because I've always hated summer. It's too hot. Everything's dead and dry and crunchy and gross. Like, everyone picks on winter for being the death season. It's not. It's the sleep season. All of the plants are asleep, not dead. Everything dies in summer. Droughts and fires and horrible things. Gosh. What about that's to like? So, whenever I said, you know, whenever I said that as a kid, people hated it. They're like, no, summer's the best. You're just stupid. I'm like, no. And a fan running. Yes, that is my AC in the background. Exactly. Can't be helped. It's either that or I'll pass out from heat stroke, but I'd rather not have that because I cannot sweat. So I'm sorry. My fellow cold vampires. Yes, summer does truly suck. Yes, I am a summer hater and I don't hide it. Yeah, summer haters unite. And moist. Yes. Damn, exactly. I get depression buff in summer, and by that I mean I get +10 depression. You and me both. Everyone says they get depressed in fall and winter, but I'm like, nah, for me it's summer, dude. Summer is my depression season. Come to Belgium. It's summer, but freaking cold like autumn. You'll love it here. I probably would. I totally would, dude. I need to get a house in Belgium then, if that's the case. Get my summer home there. Be bougie as fuck. Not autumn, fall. It's same thing. I know what you meant. The only time I liked summer was when I lived in Florida and could go to the beach, but I was way younger. Yeah, even the beach, it's just, I'm not really a beach fan. Like, anything that's traditional with summer besides, like, ice cream and iced coffees, I'm really not into it. It's just not a me thing, you know? I like fall and winter too much. I don't mind spring. But, you know. Okay, let's get up to Gul'dad here. And lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Exactly. Now it's getting hotter. I gotta remember to hydrate more. Yes, absolutely. People like summer because of when they were young. It was the only time people were conditioned to have themselves to enjoy. I guess so, but that was never the case for me. When I wasn't in school, I was working. But, I don't know. I get what you mean, but yeah. That's probably the only reason. The way you said bougie AF. I'm glad. Well, you know, having a summer house. That sounds so bougie, right? But if I could afford one, I'd do it, dude. I would. I would vacay for the summer. Somewhere cold. I would go north for the summer instead of south for the winter, you know? Fall's the best season because it's cuddle up, warm blanket with coffee, watch movies season. Absolutely. And it's also the end of summer. And so that's when all the harvest is going on. Best time. Apart from my birthday being in summer, there are a few good things. Just surviving till autumn, pretty much. It's the survive until autumn season. I drink iced coffee and eat ice cream through the winter all the time. Yeah, it's same. Same, to be honest. It'll be an ice cold icy cold day outside, and I just have an ice cream cone. People think I'm weird. I'm like, what? I have hot chocolate in one hand and ice cream in the other. What's not to love? New Englander. Yep, I'm a West Coaster, and yet we are the same on that one. We are getting 60 rainy days in a row. Everyone are like, sad summer, but I think it's going to be really nice. Yeah, if it doesn't get muggy and gross, like, that'll be the best. We need some water. It's been raining a lot here. Like, more than usual this time of year. It's usually full-blown 90-plus degrees now. Oof. Well, at least you've been getting rain. That's better. Northrend Summer House. Rentals now available. Exactly. Yes. Yes, please. Don't mind the undead wandering about. They're fine. Alright, come on, Gul'dan. Let's go. There we go. Oops, there we go. Alright, nothing. We're up to 253 attempts on this mount. Not bad. Getting up there. Alright, where am I at here? Over here. Here we go. Bloop. Northrend is Florida in the winter? Probably. I could see it. Kunlai Summer Caves now available. Yes. Weird, my left ear has been crying tears for like an hour now. Not a lot, just every now and then a tear. Ooh, that's not good. Maybe you should go clean it out. That sounds icky. Either that or you have very sad ears. Ear? Yes, brain. Eye. Okay, I was gonna say, if your ears are crying, then you might want to get that checked out. That sounds a little serious. Eye. Okay. Maybe go wash out your eye, like in the sink or something. Probably have something in there. Or ruptured eardrum. Get it checked. No kidding. Glad you clarified. Yeah, because that could be bad. Yeah, maybe just go wash your eye out. I do that every morning. I know that sounds a little weird, but it's a habit I've gotten into because I wear contacts a lot. But I find that I feel a little more refreshed if I wash my eyes out every morning. I don't know. It just feels nice. Okay, last run. Do it on normal. What? You guys don't have teary earballs? Exactly. Oh gosh. It took so long. Forgot to set up TSM to auto sell Xmogs under 1000 G to vendors. Had to go through 8,000 mail and put them all into my groups I had to set up. Oh man. I was wondering about the word choice for an ear infection. Makes sense. That's what I was gonna say. It's one way to put an ear infection, man. Okay, Alison, the last time for the week, and then we can do something else. Thank goodness. Waiting for Alison. I had chronic ear infections as a kid. It sucked. Oof. Always had problems with them. Yeah, that's one thing I never had problems with. I had friends who did, and that's just awful. I'm grateful I didn't get that one. I have different ear problems, but not for like infections and stuff. So, oof. My consolation? That's not it. My condolences for anyone who has to put up with that. Especially like anything in your head, like nasal, ear, eye, like that's the most I feel like, I don't want to say damaging, but like, I don't know, mentally upsetting stuff in terms of things you have to deal with. Emotionally, maybe. Because it messes up your head. It's like, you know, difference between getting the stomach flu, which is awful, or the head flu, which I feel like is worse to me, just because you can't think straight. I don't know. I mean, that's just me. I'd rather deal with a body problem than a head problem, if that makes sense. I was going to separate Xmog into groups per X-Pack, however, at the end I just decided to put them all into one group. I may change it in the future. Gotcha. You did more than I did, that's for sure. My ears drain fluid when I get sinus infections. It's gross. Because of where I live, I constantly get sinus infections. Oof. Yuck, I am so sorry. That's not fun at all. I don't know, both are bad to me, but luckily I haven't had any in a long time. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree. I have chronic headaches. Yeah, same. I have chronic migraines. They'll randomly come out of nowhere, and just, I'm down for the count. Everything has to stop. I can't work. I can't function, and it's so frustrating. And I'm like, dude. Luckily, I don't get them nearly as much as I used to. I used to get them very frequently when I was younger. Yeah, so. Come on, Gul'dan. Ugh. So much talking in the last two bosses of this raid. Can't even remember the last time I barfed, hoping it stays that way for a while. I am unfortunately a very barfy person. I can gag and choke on things really easily, like even if I just swallow my water wrong. And so I really have to struggle to not throw up. I've always been that way though, it's very frustrating. My sister can't see out of her left eye whenever she gets a migraine, super weird. Yeah, I get that. If I get super severe ones, I will start losing my sight. It's, very frustrating. Something about pressure on your, behind your eyes or your cortexes or whatever it was. I was told what it was once, I don't remember. But will affect your sight. It's awful. My head's starting to feel better. It must have been the weather change. It was raining earlier. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad you're starting to feel better. My pee knocks me out for a week every month, but I also have PCOS, so it's to be expected. Gotcha. I feel that. My thinking was so I don't flood the market with mod from a specific X-Pack. Oop. There it goes. Why did that move over? Don't move around! I never understand why it does that sometimes. Every once in a while. My computer will reset all of the windows I have open to the middle of the screen. I have no idea why it does that. It's very weird. Anyway. So I don't flood the X-Pack and inadvertently lower the value. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm definitely too lazy for that much work. I just put everything up and if it sells, it sells. Okay, so we are done with Legion. Do we have any... Oh, we need to do Moros. Okay. Actually, we're not completely done with Legion yet. Takara's on! Completely useless during that week. Same, Mooks. Same. I feel you. I choke on all kinds of stuff, especially when tired. Got a double heart-shaped uvula, and it takes extra effort to close the correct pipe. Got you. I am missing... let's see, I did Mythic already, so we need Heroic. There we go. I am missing, I forget what they're called, I forgot what the condition is, but, like, I'm fine, but I'm missing the little flappies that close off your air valve down in your throat. So I have to be very careful when I breathe and swallow and eat. It's the same in my nose. Apparently, normal people, oh crap, I gotta turn the music off. Ah, la 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 la, no music, okay. Anyway, I don't want to get copyright struck. Anyway, I'm missing, apparently normal people, like when you breathe out and you're underwater, there's little flappies in your nose that will close. Apparently, I don't have those. So even if I'm breathing fully out, water will still suck into my mouth, or into my nose rather. So I'm missing both of those. I can drown and choke very easily. So, I'm otherwise fine, but I am missing some things. Like, kind of like how I'm missing most of my sweat glands. I'm missing parts. I wasn't completely complete or something. I don't know, man. It's very strange. Kraken's computer, when it resets Windows, I'm not weird, you're weird. They go in the middle, right? It's very weird. I don't know why it does that sometimes. I believe they are called throat flappies. Yes, that's what I call them. I don't know what they're actually called. I was told what it was when I was very young, and I can never remember what it is, and I'm too lazy to care, honestly. I hate that I had to buy everything from this one NPC like 3 times because the game doesn't mark which one I have, and ATT still tells me I'm missing 2 ensembles, even after logging and refreshing. But aside from the toys, I think the LFR NPC, away from having everything, toys are going to be the last because of how expensive some of them are. Yeah, the ensembles are broke. So buy one of everything, learn it if it lets you, and then wait till they fix it because the ensembles are borked. It's very frustrating. So I feel you. Definitely a scientific term, yes. Kind of a bummer for completionists to be missing parts. Yeah, yes. Epiglottis? Maybe. I don't remember. I was like 10 when they told me. All I know is I'm missing the flappies in my throat and the flappies in my nose. I don't have them. Because of that, I have to be very careful about how I breathe, eat, and swallow. Whatever that is, I don't know. But I am missing parts. I'm incomplete. Send me back. I really hope Blizzard actually fix the ensembles. It's so frustrating, right? I know we're all a month in already, or whatever it is now. Maybe a few weeks at least. And, they haven't fixed the ensembles yet, which is kind of like the main reason to do the event, so I don't know what that's about. Kraken's still an alpha build, incomplete without proper testing data. Tell me about it, dude. I was born an alpha build. I wasn't even a preemie, but I was a C-section. And if you don't know what that is, don't look it up. It's gruesome. It means I was born through the stomach, not normally. Okay, we did Moros. Alright. Alright, what else do we need to do here? Dragon Soul. We need to go do Dragon Soul. So let's go do that. They just have to have a list of bugs. Probably on the list. Yeah, there's a lot of bugs. I bet the list is long. Yeah, just from the ones we know about too. Can imagine all the behind the scenes stuff. So Kraken was born from a chest burster. God, pretty much. I really am an alien. I can turn music back on. Doot. There we go. Hydration alert. Y'all drink some water. There we go. Okay. Who, what? Me. I was born from I was born a chest burster. C-section. It's at the stomach when you're surgically removed from the mother instead of being naturally born. The problem is if the game doesn't tell me, I'm not going to remember what I bought and what not, so I just have to try again. Oh no, that's a lot of bronze though. Maybe make a list? I was a preemie by a month and a half. Wow. Didn't need to be put in the ICU or anything though. My aunt suspects they might have been a little wrong about the due date, but I was definitely still a preemie. Aww. Tiny mooks. Oh, we're being raided.
Dead Sandra raided your channel with 21 viewers.
Thank you so much for the raid, Sandra. Super appreciate it. Welcome, raiders. Have some bananas. Let me get all those in there. Ha! Yes! Welcome, raiders. Glad to have you all here. How you doing? Hope your stream was good. If you got a cut and run, I totally understand. But thank you. Welcome, Sandra. Okay. Onwards, Dragon Soul. I think I was 5-ish pounds when I was born. I think my mom was 10 pounds. I don't actually know how heavy I was. I'd have to ask. I know I was pretty small. How is itty bitty? Jabberwocky. Doing good. 3 hours of all LFR parts done. Nice. Congrats. Sounds like some good progress. Oh, my inventory is full. Ah. Let's clean that out, why don't we? I mean, you can sell it back. It just sucks that I have a bigger window, so basically everything is shown at once. And then suddenly some sets I learned to remove from the window, but not others. Yeah, it's very broken. So definitely be careful with buying all that. Okay, let's clean out our bags here.
Code is unknown followed your channel.
Thank you so much, Code is unknown, for the follow. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome. Clean out my bags here, and then we can continue on our merry way. So I forgot to clean it out between raids. I can't wait when we can learn all the other armor types. This will be nice. And weapons and stuff. Soon. Oops, not the... well, whatever. Soon. Okay. Now we're good. I think I turned off that window add-on, and once I think I have everything, I'm gonna go through everything again and see if I missed something. Gotcha. Well, good luck. There we go. Professions now has its own macro menu button. Nice, nice. That'll be definitely handy. There we go. Also, I already own all the heirlooms, but because I keep farming SIO Mythic and Heroic for bronze, I have 57 bones left. Oh no! I wish you could give bones to other people, but alas, they're soulbound. I'll take some bones. Right, no kidding. Give bones. I need 16 to get shoulders. Oh. Unrelated, my kitten rat boy, also known as Catgar, booped your avatar with his snoot on my phone. I thought I should share. Aww! I got booped. I got booped. I don't have a boop animation. Well, boop the kitten for me. That's cute. I got booped. Alright, there we go. The raid ensembles are the same as on retail, aren't they? Most of them. I know they had said some of them added a couple of pieces that are not available on retail. I don't know which ones. Like there's some shirt versions instead of the full, just the robe, that are not available. So yes, but also no, but that's all I know. I didn't feel like having to deal with it, and I don't want to have to farm mop raids as much. So I just bought all of them and called it a day. I need 8, please. That would create a bone trading black market. It absolutely would, and I'd be here for it. But bedtime, so night-night. Have a good night, Sandra. Thank you again for the raid. Have a fantastic evening. Alright, but as for us, we press on. Luckily, we're only doing Dragon Soul once, and we don't even have to do the whole raid. It's just up to Ultraxion. Okay. Also, it's 11:15 p.m. I should go to bed soon, but I'm also hungry, and I'm tempted to eat 3 spicy bulldog ramen. Oh, dude. Ramen. Eat ramen in my honor. I love ramen so much, dude. I might make some after stream today. That sounds so good. Especially some spicy bulldog. I haven't had that in a while. Yes, please. I love ramen. Even the cheap stuff. I love ramen. So delicious. Okay. It's wait for RP time. Oh, while I'm sitting here, might as well scroll through and see if there's anything interesting that WoW head announced. Oh, cool. Some recolors. I like recolors. It's not available until season 1 starts. Interesting. Da, 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 da. Rhubar Palace Story mode now allows up to 10. Cool. Wish they would expand it though. Let's see what else we got. Development notes. We'll read that later. I'm looking at Wowhead news real quick while we're waiting here. Wait for the portal. Anything interesting? We got the live beta trailer. I still need to watch that. I haven't watched it yet. New tier set bonus design philosophies, simpler designs. Da, 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 da. Portal yet? No portal. Okay. Beta servers are now available apparently, so those are up. We'll probably do beta tomorrow, in case anyone wants to see that. I plan to level a character from 70 to 80, at least to give a good stab at it, just to kind of get an idea. I don't plan on really reading quest text beyond what I need to do for the quest, so there won't be necessarily any like reading quest text spoilers, but you know, might do that tomorrow. We'll see. I wanted to do beta today, but well, you know, wasn't available until halfway through stream, so a little too late for it. Where Portler is. We did it, Kale. Boop. I want your boots so badly. I love his boots. I've been addicted to chili paste ramen for a hot minute. Other than that, I have a legit, the legit pho with all the oils and things. Oh, so good. All of that. Especially, talking about chili paste, I love the chili crisp oil. It's so good. It adds such an amazing flavor. I love doing that, and I love adding bone broth powder to my ramen as well, just a little bit. It gives it kind of a richer flavor, and it's so good. Might do that after stream, making me really want some ramen. Downloading beta now. I've never played a WoW beta before, so that is cool. Well, keep in mind that beta be beta. You're gonna have probably some bugs. Love chili flakes, oil / sauce. Same. Especially if it's spicy and flavorful, but not like so spicy it's painful. Just spicy with flavor. Which a lot of like Asian cuisine that has chili oil or chili sauce or chili, like any of that is like that. Which is very nice. The peanuts literally strain at the bottom of the bowl to get the peanuts. Yes. I love anything spicy in general. Same. So tasty. So tasty. Liquid fire, keep it. Yes. We want to get good quality ramen once, like restaurant quality. I've only had it once, and that was early 2000s at a random anime con. Same. I do too, honestly. Like, the only ramen that's I've ever really had is ramen I've made, or pho, which is different from ramen, which I like getting at some Vietnamese pho restaurants. But in terms of like actual, like legit Japanese or Korean ramen, not just stuff, you know, that we make ourselves, I would love some of that, dude. I want to try it so bad. Like, if I ever go to Japan, that's like my top thing. I want to go get some ramen. I really do. To be aware, beta was up, but realms are listed as incompatible. The thing said you have to close out your client entirely and restart it to get it to work. And I know some of my friends, it looks like, are already in it. They're all jabbering at me, but I'm ignoring them because I'm streaming. So, I like spicy, but I have pretty low tolerance now since I can't have it often because my gran can't eat spicy stuff. Ah, gotcha. There we go. Glass noodles are slept on for sure. Yes! And mung bean noodles. I don't know if you ever had those. Those are like some of my favorites. They're so good. Absolutely delicious. Let's get that, and that, and that. Hi there, Queen of Leveling. Hello, Rust on Gold. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome. Well, I just posted that servers are up, but did they? Perfect. When you get into beta bottom tab, you need to select it and pick beta. Yes, indeed. Perfect. I used to eat entire bags of hot Cheetos as a child without a drink. And those are pretty good. Hi, can Nyalotha the Walking City be soloed by a hunter? Yeah, it definitely can be. If you're doing like normal. Mythic, maybe. I don't know. Debatable. Heroic, probably. Depending on your gear. Honestly, it'll be a lot easier if you do it at level 80 next expansion. If you're doing it completely solo. Normally, you definitely could, though. Hi, I'm on FF14, but I dig the vibe here. Well, thank you, Jamtart. Glad to have you here. Welcome. And I hope you're having a fantastic time in 14. I've dabbled a little in 14 myself. I don't play it very much, but I do like it with friends. In terms of collecting, though, I'm a WoW player. The best thing about the spicy crisp is you add it to your bowl. Don't have to add it to the whole thing. My wife doesn't like too spicy, but I go through like a jar a month. Yes! With a couple of eggs in there and some leftover steak. OMG. Ah, especially with like some fresh chives or fresh like Thai basil or some fresh radishes, especially some daikons. Oh my gosh. Ah! So good. There's so many things you can do with ramen. Alright, let's see if we get the mount. No mount. That's a bummer. We're up to 554 attempts on B12. Woof. How is collecting in FF14? Is it on a similar level to WoW? I'm not super experienced in it. I've heard it's very similar, but like that the MOG, they call what they call the MOG station in FF14. It's better in WoW. Our parents and collecting for that. I could probably get a better synopsis if I had Silver with me, because she's the one that walked me through it. She's more of a fan of 14 than I am, so you know. Okay, we need to pick our next target here. So, time is it? We still got an hour and a half. Excellent. Let's do. Let's go do the 2 Dragonflight thingies. So let's go do our artisans and the Zarelek world boss and get that out of the way. That's all we need to do there. Right, I did hear about the MOG system not being as good at the moment. I've definitely heard a lot of people complaining about it. Crafting is insane. You can main on a cook. That's what I've heard. I've heard that I really like the professions and the whole retainer thing that they have going on. There's definitely aspects of 14 I wish WoW had, and vice versa. So, you know, every MMO's got its specialties. MOG is crap at the moment. Ah, bummer. Okay, so let's grab our professions. We need to keep up on that. I was lazy and didn't do them last week. Wah, wah. But, you know. I like that. WoW needs to keep working on profs. Agreed. You can specialize / have all of the professions on one character, which is kind of insane. But I will say, from what I've seen, WoW is a lot more alt-friendly. That's kind of the trade-off. Final Fantasy 14 doesn't really want you having a lot of alts. It's not really designed that way, and a lot of stuff is not account-wide. Whereas WoW is way more alt-friendly. So that's something to keep in mind. Alright, we got all those. Let's grab some stuff. There we go. Oh, that's my favorite spec, Gordon Ramsay. Why is that all tiny? There we go. That's funny. Okay, ritual, okay, so we need Draconium, blah. Blacksmith's hammer. We need 2 of those. 1, 2, and then draconium encased camouflage. 1, 2. Can I buy anything else? Where do these come from? Permanent ritual. No. Okay. Looks like the other stuff we need to go kill stuff for. That's fine. Do love Dragonflight remix though, for sure. Definitely a good time for that sort of stuff. Job's done. I'm in a login queue for beta. I'm not surprised because beta, it's they have anyone who bought the fancy version of WoW, I don't remember what it's called, the Heroic Edition or whatever, has beta access, so that's probably a lot of people. Here we go. Okay. Epic Edition. Thank you, Ryak. I can't remember what it was called. I don't think I'll have time to play beta. Maybe downtime. No, then it's D4. Nope, no downtime. Understandable. Okay, let's do Primal Ritual. Oh, it's those. Okay, I see what that is. Onwards. Epic Edition of War Within. Yeah, thank you. Do I have a thing? Oh, right. I do. I forgot I have a Great Vault from the raid last week. Let me loot that. What is the frame rate drop here? Okay. Let's see. Anything interesting? Ooh, a chest piece. I'll take the warrior chest. Thank you. Mog, please. Nice. Sexy. It's a cool chest, too. Okay. Alrighty-roo. I wonder if I can upgrade that. If I have enough stuff. So I can get the other color. We'll see. Let's check real quick. I don't. That requires worm crests and I don't have any. Okay, never mind. What was that? Did the king just walk in? That was ATT. All the things. The add-on. It tells you when you've collected something new. You get a little fanfare for it. Someone's not an ATT user. Don't mind me giving you crap. I love you. I promise. There's an upgrade dude by the entrance to the auction house now also. Oh, well, that's nice. Good to know. Thank you. I pretty much never use the upgrade dude except for when I want Mog, so... let's see here. Right, these are in the cave. Ah, perfect. Here we go. Here's some dudes. Do I have my other ring on? I need to put my other ring on. That back on, please. There we go. Do I even need that chest? No. Okay. Got the Mog, though. And that's what's important. Item level is seasonal, but Mog is forever. Excellent. So we will do our Artisan's Quest for the week, and then we will go do the World Boss. But I still need the shoulders from them, because they're being really stubborn. I don't see the allied races in beta. Uh-oh. They're supposed to be. Ruh-roh. Well, maybe they, had to put them on hold for a bit. Maybe something was wrong. Beta be beta. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, these guys. Yeah, probably freaking out right now. Probably. Probably having an issue. So it is the first day of beta. I expect there to be more problems than normal. Give it a week, it'll calm down. When you make your character, you need to exit the game fully to re-enter, or you get a loading screen of death. Oh no! Noted. Oh, I ran out of guys in here and I didn't get all the stuff. Ah, there's never enough from these in here. Alright. Let's go to a different spot. We'll go over there. Okay. Man, I can't wait for sky riding. I really want to ride my other mounts. I love my dragons, don't get me wrong, but I miss my other mounts. There's probably a literal million people trying to log into beta right now. Probably, yeah. So it's struggling. It's all like, kind of funny. Okay, is it these guys? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, we also need Endless Flame. Where do those come from? Oh. Don't give me that. Worm Harvest. Ah! Emerald Dream. Alright. Over to the dream then. Okay, over to the dream and we'll get some essence of Endless Flame. How pretty sounding. Yeah, giving up. It's game for 2 mins at DC. Yep, it's day one. I'm not surprised. Yep, took like 4 recycles through the queue. Yeah, maybe wait till either tomorrow or next week, or... Yeah. 'Cause that is a fair point. Maybe I'll wait till next week for beta. I really want to do it tomorrow, but like, you know... I don't want to be freaking out all stream, just getting nowhere with anything, because I got a lot I want to test. I've got quite the list. Never installed beta or early access hype. You get the inferior experience with instability, bugs, or missing assets, and nothing carries over. Yeah, I don't know why people play it for, like, that. I play it for testing purposes, so that I can give feedback, because I guess I use it for what it's intended. But in terms of people wanting to play it, I don't know. I guess because it's shiny and new. I'm mostly excited just to, you know, test the new stuff, but... Making an arcane mage first? Nice. I don't know what I'm using. Probably a hunter or something. I'm not really looking at classes. If it lets me, I'll be able to copy... Oh, speaking of, for those of you that... are getting into beta, are you able to copy over characters from live? Do we have that option yet? Because if not, I don't have a whole lot of reason to do my testing yet. Not getting what I need. I couldn't do it. Ah, boo. So they haven't enabled it yet. And part of me does not want to spoil things, but yeah, Kraken, I fully get why you want to play it. Yeah, it means just for testing purposes. So I can give my feedback for leveling testing and testing warbands, and because I do actually do the testing part, so. And I have been since BFA. I don't know that my feedback is ever listened to. It never seems like it, but I give it anyways. Curiosity goes a long way. True, very true. All I wanted to do was test Arcane Mage because they reworked it so much. I'm looking at the camp scene. Yes. Relax is great. I'm not into beta alpha testing myself anymore. I tried multiple times, just do a few random things, don't even report anything. Gotcha. I don't know if it's because I don't have things set up properly. Yeah, I could see it. Like I got into D4 alpha and my own feedback was doors don't open but you can walk through them. It was a lot of fun to play through. Beat all of Act 1. I don't need the world quest here. I need loot. Give me your stuff. Things are being stubborn. I love these new models for fire elementals. I really want one as a mount. Because they're so cute. Same with the new water elementals. is adorable. Still need more. Okay, maybe all these guys will give me what I need. Maybe. Rest of my stuff, please. Ah, still need one more. There we go. Now I got the thingamajig I needed. Okay, now we can go back. Still got 3 minutes on that. Let's go ahead and go down to the world boss while my hearth resets. Okay. To Zarelek. Zarelekio. Why am I a troll? Stop it. Get some help. Okay. I wonder if anyone's going to be doing this rare. There are some people here, but... Stretch! Ugh. Anyone want a rare? If no one comes to help with this rare, I will just go do the world boss. Because I can't really solo these. In the end, what I test gameplay-wise doesn't matter to me. Hey, there's a person. Perfect. I will play with the people who know a lot more about my class tell me to play. Gotcha. Yeah, I just play whatever I want. That's why I test very specific things that I like to give feedback on. Leveling, alt-friendly stuff, account-wide things. Oops, sorry. Smacked the mic. All that jazz. Mog. Definitely looking forward to testing that. We have a list of what's going away with the War Within pre-patch, if anything. I haven't seen anything besides the usual, like, seasonal stuff. So, you know, the KSM mount, the AOTC manuscript. But I haven't really seen anything else that's being removed. So, not much, to my knowledge. Of course, Remix, but I don't know if Remix is going away with pre-patch or if that's staying all the way until launch. So, possibility on that one. Finally! Oh, he gave me the manuscript. I've wanted that one forever. It's the antler horns. I like those. Excellent. Get out of here. Okay. Let's get over to a world boss group here. Ruh-roh, there's no groups. Go figure. I'm gonna play Philsgard Havoc DH though, and I will do that unless Eldraki Reaver is like 25% stronger. Gotcha, nice. I think I needed to pick a realm. I was wondering what the 11 realm was. Grats! Yeah, I love the antlers. Thank you. Yes. I also love the antlers. There are no groups. I guess I'll start one. I really don't want to. I don't want to sit here for an hour. Guess I'll start one. It's a new kind of realm to test endgame gears on vendors. You start at level 80. Outdoor stuff is not accessible according to Wowhead. Ah, gotcha. Endgame stuff. That makes sense. Yeah, they did that with the past expansion as well. Where they have a realm that's specific to endgame only. Yeah. Let's go ahead and set this to raid. Waiting for the bars. Hopefully we get people. Just need my world bosses. But for some reason, no one likes doing the Zaquali, and it drives me crazy. Wonder if that specific realm will be the only one for M+ raid testing. Probably. I could see it. That makes sense. And I really wish the other dragon riding drakes got the void skin, like how they all got the white scales. Agreed. Agreed. I really wanted the void scales on my well, all the other ones. So yeah. So confused about making a character right now. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. Gotcha. I feel like the elders just never drop loot. I've probably killed them 30 times and only gotten loot 2 or 3 times. Yeah, same. They really don't like dropping loot. They really don't. It's very irritating. I mean, I've been doing them every week and I still need the shoulders. I only needed 2 things off of them. It's gonna be like the Ma world boss all over again. Where I'm doing the world boss well into the next expansion. Very irritating. What, antlers? Huh? Oh, the manuscript from the rare. Gotcha. Yeah. I got that manuscript off the rare finally. And when I dropped loot, I already had something way better and couldn't even trade it. Figures. That tracks. Well, if we don't get another tank, I guess I'll pull out my weapons. Oops, not that. Oh, talk. There we go. Alright. Come on. Wake up. I know I have a lot in my bank. Let's clean out my bags while we're waiting. Hey, we do have another tank. Good. Good, good, good. Under all this stuff. Vendor, 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 vendor. Don't need that. Clean. Alright. We in there? We got enough fish, right? Can we do with this? I think we could. There we go. You got the Psy? Congrats, M Snake! Awesome! What color was that one? I know there's like 3 or 4 different colors of it. I really want the blue one. I don't remember where the blue one comes from, but the red one, oh, that one's nice too. They're all nice, to be honest. Congrats! That's awesome. So I can make Raphael Team Mag. Ooh, good call. Good call. A ramen being eaten, tear ducts are an overdrive. Ah, ramen sounds so good, man. Ramen sounds so good. Ah, I want ramen so bad. I'm so hungry. What are you guys doing to me, man? Oh well. Ruda. Okay, good. Shoulders, shoulders. Let's hope we get the shoulders. That's the only thing I need. I don't want to be doing these world bosses into the next expansion. We'll have to wait a little bit until they're soloable. Ah, still no. You're killing me, Smalls. Oh well. What do you do? Okay, out we go. See any other rares that are up? No? I don't see any. Alright. That's fine. Let's go finish our weekly profession stuff. Now that we can hearth. What shoulder am I farming? I don't know what shoulder it is that drops off them, but it's a world boss, so it drops raid loot. But I don't raid, so. What is the sai? It's a, you know those, like, ninja daggers where it's long, but they've got, like, the two forks off the side, and you usually have your fingers holding between it? I don't know how else to describe it. But, they probably have another name for it, but you see it a lot with ninjas. Raphael's ninja weapon from TMNT. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. That is exactly those. And we haven't had that model available to us before, so I believe that's one of the new models that was sitting around in the files that we can get now from Remix. So, blunt ninja forks. Yes. Okay, I need to do the orders, so let's put those in. Where are we at here? Hunter, you. Let's do the personal orders so I can get those quests denzo. Slowly filling out my engineering and blacksmithing tree. I'll know all of them eventually. I approve of your Worgen. Well, thank you, M-Snake. He's my good puppo. Master Race T-Mog done well. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Ironically, he usually spends most of his time in his human form. There we go. I haven't been on him in a while. They want those size, so I gotta make an alt to farm those. I could use the Shadow Priest, but kinda... Shadow kinda sucks because everything dies too fast. Understandable. Alright, so we need... Personal, it needs to go to Inuvius. Need 1. Okay. So 1... 2... 3... 1... 2. There. PS was rough to finish. This is a Worgen Hunter? It is indeed. There you go, I'll let you look at him for a second before I switch back to my main. He's a survival hunter. So. Thank you. He lives in Northrend. He's technically, RP-wise, he's a werebear. He's not a wolf, but obviously we don't have that option, so he's a polar bear. He's like a white werebear. But White Worgen is as close as I get, so. So yeah. That's him. Stretch. Good looking tune. Thank you, Andicarm. Appreciate it. And thank you, Witch Hobbit and Pancor. BF was rough to finish. It was. They had a lot. Has a lot. I haven't quite finished it yet, but I'm pretty close. I don't know how many more weeks. I've only been doing the weeklies anymore, so I'm not too worried about it. Go ahead and mark those off. Okay, crafting, personal. So start, create, yes. Complete. Start, create, yes. Complete. Okay. It's engineering, let's go do the blacksmithing ones. Personal. So, start, create, complete. And start, Create. Create. Yes. Complete. So many buttons you have to click to do this. Start. Create. Yes. Complete. Okay. Those are done. Ever played D&D Kraken? Your creative character backstory gives me the idea that you have. I have not. I've actually never played it. I don't really enjoy playing with more than one person at a time. I'm very much a one-on-one sort of RP person. So I've never really had an interest to play it since D&D is kind of best played with multiple people. So I have not. I've never actually played D&D. Never had anyone to play it with anyway, so... oh, I have to turn this into the Emerald Dream. Okay. There we go. I did this every week for every profession. I need to be doing it for every profession, but honestly, I'm a little too lazy, so I'm just doing it on my main and quietly hoping that they'll add a catch-up system later for my alts. So yeah. Way over there? Alright. Okay, but after we turn that in, I am probably going to run to the restroom real quick, because this iced coffee has gone straight through me. And then we will pop over to Shadowlands, as I got Zerath Mortis, I got Tazavesh, and I have Denathrius to do. Here we go. Also the world drops and the treatises. Yeah, I was doing those for a while, but I've gotten lazy. I've gotten lazy. Let's see. Let's put in my thingamajigs. Let's see. Okay, so this one's done. This one's almost done. Let's do this one. That's done. Finish this. Go. Function over form is done. Explosives. Here we go. Let's jam that all in there. Okay. So that was engineering. Blacksmithing. Hammer control. This one's what I need to finish. Stuff that in there. And... ah, one short. That's funny. There. That's all done. Okay. So, we'll just hang out here. I'm gonna run to the restroom. I really... let me read first. Have you gotten the Forgotten Reach mount? I have a lot of kill but still mount. Which, I'm assuming you're talking about kills, because there's a couple of them. You're referring to the lizard? The little lizard thingy, the salamander, whatever it is? I do indeed. I did a lot of it back when it was current, if you will, in Season 1 or 2 or whatever it was. I got it multiple times and I traded it to people, because that one is tradable. So if other people are in the area and they offer the mount, keep an eye out. They overdone it, I agree. Yeah, for sure. They absolutely did. Okay, I need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. I won't be gone the whole 10 minutes, just a couple. But in case I'm gone too long, I'll put up the timer. So I'll be right back. Break time. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's see here. So, we need to go do Tazavej, Earth Mortis, and the Nathrius LFR. So let's go do Daddy D, get him out of the way for the week. You guys have really made me want ramen, but ramen, by the way. I want ramen. There we go. Okay. Welcome back. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Done those kills. Just be sure there's not something funky going on. If I go back, do all the rares out once a day and call it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I got that mount from Forbidden Reach. Oh, where am I going? Wrong side. Back when that season was current, so you could just be unlucky. Who knows? And about 300 of those kills were in a group of 5, which only 2 mounts dropped. Audience. One needed it, and the other one lost the roll. I lost the roll on. Aw, I'm sorry. Now just being miserable with the colors from hunts. I only have 1 tune at 70s, so like 1 try every week. You can technically do it 3 times before you don't get chances on the colors and pets anymore. So the first 3 hunts on each character a week. And you can technically do them lower than 70, but you know, trying to get people to help you with that could be interesting. But anyway, you can do 3. So 3 tries a week. It's not obvious, but that's what I have discovered. Or new Wowhead, you can also get it from the white bag, so you can spam hunts in your main, but it's very low chance. I out-tested myself. Yeah, definitely just the 3 times a week would be better. The first one weekly for purple chest, but I guess no Taiwan until next expansion. Aw. Can't copy characters from beta, can't find mine. Yeah, I don't think it's available yet. That might come in a week or 2, I can see. So, it'll happen eventually. Just gave mine the Psy. Nice! The Psy is awesome. Last straw. Oh, I'm sorry, Thalia. Well, it is beta. I mean, I don't expect it to be working very well right now. Why is that louder than normal? It's the same. Daddy D's just loud. Yeah, alright, that's fine. I must have just hit it on my headset. I want to order some kind of Asian food now. I would just make some instant ramen if I had any. I know. I don't know if we have any ramen, but I'm dying now. I'm like, I want food so bad. I'm hungry. That list keeps growing. And who would you believe more, ATT or Wowhead? ATT, personally. If I had to pick. But, you know. The report system doesn't work in Remix, so I can't report RMT boost stats. Oh no! Ruh-roh. RMT in Remix? Yeah, that seems weird. Like, I've bought carries, but not for RMT. It's all been for gold. Come on. I need 1 more color from the hunts, then I get Tyvon. Nice! Yeah, those colors are being stubborn, though. I know it took Silver quite a while. For me, it was the pets. It took ages to get the pets. I got the colors quite a while back, but I've also been doing them the whole expansion on multiple characters, so there is that. Well, ramen are mostly eaten away until I'm drinking the soup. Aw, see, that's the best part, though. Especially when you get down to the bottom where all the spices settled. Nom, 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 nom. Some people have more dollars than cents. Yeah. Got Tyvon today, Soradormi rep was my last. Nice, congrats! Yeah, the raids for me were the last, which I have Tyvon already because did the Awakened raids for that mount, the Awakened raid mount, which I knew I'd need the raids anyway for Tyvon, so I got both at the same time. I got Noodle Doge and Ground Doge, so. I usually do, but this is super spicy. Ooh, maybe a good call then. 132,000 Scoville? Good heavens, I think I'd be dying. Making my nose sniffly just thinking about it. Technically, my last step will be going around and petting all the dogs. Aw, cute. Perfect, though. I figured that was a good way to end the good doggo achieve. Makes sense to me. Access to the realm requires an account with a valid access in dedication. Interesting. I don't know what that is. Pet them all. Yes. Okay. Alright, let's see if we get sword foo this week. Ugh, I'm really hungry. I don't know if I can last the rest of the stream. I might need to go eat. Especially since I had a migraine yesterday, and every time I have a migraine, like, when I'm recovering from it, I get stupidly hungry, and I think that's starting to kick in. I don't think anyone's in beta right now, just check maximum stream. Really? Some of my friends were telling me they were. Well, maybe it's having issues. I don't know. Nobble left earlier. Gotcha. Yeah, no sword foo. Boo. Oh well. Blah. Well, okay, so Denathrius is done. You know, maybe I will just call it good for the day. I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm still kind of recovering from the migraine yesterday. I think 3 hours is long enough, eh? We did 95% of our weeklies. I think we did good. So, I'm gonna go make some ramen. I'm very hungry. You guys made me look vomit. This is your fault. I'm blaming you. I didn't think the sword pet drop in LFR. It does. It's all difficulties. It's just very low chance, unfortunately. So let me get the science. I meant I got in, but couldn't actually make a character log into it. Ah, gotcha. Okay, that must be what they meant then. Get some food and some rest. Thank you, everybody. Have a fantastic night. I will be back tomorrow. Maybe beta tomorrow? We'll see. Well, it doesn't sound like it's too stable right now, so I might put that off until next week. So we'll do something else tomorrow. So have a good night, everybody. Love you. Hugs and kisses. And I'll be back tomorrow, assuming I don't have another migraine. But anyway, bye-bye. Hugs and kisses.